Let me get a quick take on the PMIs, particularly in the UK. A little bit more realistic, these numbers?
Yeah, I think so, and I think they're actually probably music to Mark Carney's ears. What he wants is not to raise interest rates, and a slow recovery is probably the best thing for the UK economy at the moment. So I think it's probably perversely a good set of numbers that the demand is slowing.
All right, so you think the rate hike is now out to when?
Q2 at least 2015.
All right.
Probably maybe even longer than that.
All right. What are you expecting on non-farm payrolls? What's going to happen to the dollar?
I think again you're probably in a situation where bad news is good news for the same reason that the Fed don't particularly want to raise interest rates. So, but I do think the US economy is probably recovering stronger than the rest of the world, and you may see a good figure, and therefore you're going to get a big reaction on the dollar. So, but you've got this interesting convergence between central bank policy that's really enforced in these two sets of figures.
All right. I mentioned a couple of companies. I want to get your take. EasyJet. I mean, it looks pretty good, this news this morning. Are you a buyer of EasyJet?
Yeah, I think EasyJet's a great stock. I actually picked it at the beginning of the year. It's fallen a little bit this half, but I think it's a great stock. You should be buying it. You called it a low-cost airline. I think they're now just an airline and a very credible business travellers airline around Europe.
Yeah. All right. So, have you got a price target on it?
Back up to new highs above £18.
All right. Tesco. I mean, on the one hand, you've got Mike Ashley putting 43 million in, or betting 43 million. You've got Warren Buffett on the other side saying, big mistake. Whose story did you buy here?
Well, I also picked Tesco at the beginning of the year, so that wasn't quite so good. I think they're obviously entering at different points and have probably different time frames. Tesco is going to be here in 20 years' time, and it will be a dominant player still. So I think the trade getting in now is a brave trade, but if you have a long time horizon, it's probably a good one. I think the trouble with Tesco for Mr. Buffett is the only company that lost money in his portfolio last year. So I think probably long-term hold.